Hey everybody, it is Kim from getgreenbewell.com. I think it's a big myth that it takes a lot of money to create a healthier home and a more non-toxic home. And in reality, nothing could be further from the truth. Now, there are some really big ticket items that do cost a lot more than conventional stuff, I admit. And even those items I have to justify and haven't really replaced in my own home either. But I think it's very interesting that you can do a lot of work in your home to create a more non-toxic environment for not as much money as you would think. So I'm filming this at the beginning of January 2021, and in America, the government just passed a stimulus bill that gives most taxpayers $600 each. So I thought it was a fun challenge to show you how to create a healthier home that is full of more non-toxic products for $600. So if you are one person getting the $600 stimulus check, you could choose one of the three options that I am going to tell you about. I have three kind of like package deals. One that has a lot of inexpensive things that you can do a lot for $600. One that focuses primarily on your bedroom, and that also is a package for $600. And then two really big ticket items, and you can choose to do that as well. Now, if you are a couple and you're getting like $1,200 in stimulus, you can choose two out of three packages and really do some serious overhaul in your home to make it more healthy for everybody involved, everybody in your family and your pets. And I think it's important to remember that your pets are part of your family too, and all of the things that you do are going to impact their health. So without further ado, let's start with package number one, or package number A, however you want to say it. And that is going to be in switching out your cleaning products. Now, just getting rid of the toxic products wouldn't cost anything and would be a fabulous thing for your home, but you got to replace them with something. And so I like Branch Basics, and I've got a whole starter pack right here that I'm going to unpack as I'm talking. And this is going to be one concentrate, and I'll show you that bottle right now. It is plant and mineral based, so there's not anything nasty in here. This concentrate lasts a long, long time. And in my house, this is all we use unless I'm using like a homemade cleaner made with vinegar and essential oils or something like that. So this is predominantly what we use to clean the house. I have to say I don't use it as a laundry detergent or a hand soap just because I've found other products that I like for that. But their starter kit comes with a concentrate, and then depending on the starter kit that you get, you might get the oxygen boost, which is really great for getting stains out and doing all kinds of other things. So you're going to get both of those, and then because you have to mix the concentrate to make all kinds of different cleaners, they give you all of these bottles. It's amazing. So this one, what is this? This is for windows, glass, and mirrors. And it shows you the directions. Let me show you so you understand. Like, okay. All right, I haven't done it. It's hard to do this. And fill bottle with water, add 1 drop of the concentrate. Okay, so this one specifically, you fill the whole bottle and then you add a drop of the concentrate. Okay, that's why it was throwing me off, because some of the other bottles, you fill it to a specific line. So like this one, the laundry detergent, you fill up to water here and then soap. So every single one is going to be different. You're also going to get the bathroom cleaner. Again, that's why it was throwing me off. And that first bottle, like water up to there, and then the soap, that's what I am more familiar in doing. What else we got in here? There is the all-purpose as well. So you can mix up whatever it is that you want to use. Quite honestly, oh, actually, there is a foaming hand soap dispenser as well. We have that in our guest bathroom. So there's all kinds of things. You don't have to make all of these. I mean, if you just want to use it as an all-purpose cleaner, the concentrate is going to work really well, and it's going to last you a very long time. So that is going to be my very first recommendation. Now, the starter kit does cost, I think it's 70. Is it 60 or 70? I had it written down and now I can't see my notes. Okay, so I believe that the starter kit with the oxygen boost costs 70, and I think that the plain starter kit costs 60. But if you use my referral link that is in the description below, I think you get $10 off. So that brings it roughly to about $60. So that is the calculation that I use in creating the $600 limit for this package. So that is number one. Number two is going to be add some 7th generation disinfecting products into your household. If you are currently trying to get rid of germs, and got some quite questionable things that are acting as disinfectants, go ahead and try 7th generation. I've got quite a few of their products. This isn't something that you necessarily have to clean with your entire house every day, because killing germs is different than cleaning. That's a whole other conversation that I'm not even going to get into in this price comparison thing. But if you need the disinfecting power, 7th generation is a plant-based product. You could probably get at least 1 or 2 other products for about $10, and you can either get those online or you can get them in the store. Just FYI, I'm going to put links to everything down below in the description box, so check there and go directly to all the products that I am going to be telling you about. Okay, another one that is great that gets you started into a non-toxic home is anything from eCloth. Now again, these top 3 things are cleaning supplies, but that's because cleaning your home is so important, and that's where a lot of the toxins are coming into your home for through chemicals that you don't need. Now eCloth, I have been using their products for a long time, a long time. This is like a kitchen starter pack with 2 cloths. What's beautiful about this is that you can use their cleaning rags. You don't even have to use any cleaner with it. It's because of the microfiber kind of way that the fabric works. You could just use water and really have effective cleaning. Now, what we love to use, and what I have in my hand right now, are the glass cleaning cloths. And these are game changers. I mean, I didn't think they were going to work that well when I first tried them years ago. I was like, how good is it going to really clean? They clean really good. You just wet them down and you can use them on mirrors, on windows, in the car, on windshields, anything that's glass or windows. You don't have to spray anything. You don't need a cleaner. It's really, really great. We have actually cut strips out of some of these big ones, and we use them to clean the phone fronts, whatever you want to call it. And it works really good. So you can get a starter pack for about $25. I'm going to put the link below again. And that is going to give you quite a few different options of cleaning cloths. And those are going to last you for quite a long time because you can put them in the washer and you can wash them. So that is fabulous. Now, again, I almost lied. There's actually 4 kind of pseudo cleaning things. The next one is going to be adding dryer balls. So get rid of your fabric softener. Even if you're using a natural fabric softener or a non-toxic fabric softener, the costs add up over time. You have to keep buying it. So what I would suggest is to just get some wool dryer balls. I've had mine for years and years and years. I'm serious. I've had them, it might be 10 years now. It's a one-time purchase. You don't have to keep replacing them. You can get packs for about $20 or even less. I'm kind of rounding up, so it gives you a little bit of leeway in planning for all these purchases. That is going to keep you from needing to use anything as a fabric softener, whether it is a liquid or a sheet that you have to put in. It helps with static. It helps keeps your clothes fluffy. And the great thing is that on towels and sheets and clothing, even if you use a more non-toxic liquid fabric softener or like a sheet, it can put residues on those fibers over time. So you're not going to actually have towels that absorb water as well as if you didn't use those things and you just use dryer balls to kind of like fluff them and keep them static free, but not depositing any residue on the fibers. So just an FYI on that. Okay, and I think I said 20 bucks on that. All right, so next, glass storage containers. Invest in some of these. Get rid of all the plastic things that you have. Plastic can break down. It can release BPA. If there's BPA in the plastic, it can release all kinds of stuff. It's just really good to have really good glass storage containers for doing leftovers, for freezing things. You might use them for to-go meals. You know, if you bring your lunch to work, they're really great. You can get a starter pack that has quite a few of them for about $40 or less. Also has plastic lids on them. I personally don't freak out about the plastic in the lid because rarely do you have the food that is touching the plastic in the lid. If that's something that you do all the time, then you might want to see about getting like a more non-toxic lid, like a silicone or something. But I don't stress about it. What I'm more concerned about is that it is airtight and keeps the air, keeps the freshness in. So you can get that starter kit online. Again, links below. Okay, the next one, very, very few people have. Almost nobody has one of these, but you really need one, and that is a hygrometer. And the thing is that it costs about $10. So go ahead and add that to your cart right now. A hygrometer shows you the moisture and humidity level that is in your home. The reason you care is that high moisture and humidity is going to lead to mold. Mold leads to a whole other host of things that you don't want to have to deal with. If you know roughly what humidity is going on in your home, then you can kind of counteract and use a dehumidifier. You can use a humidifier if you need to, if you have found that it's super low. Low humidity also helps controlling dust mites, and dust mites are allergens. So it's really going to help with allergies too, if that's something where you need to know the humidity levels and keeping that in track. Again, for $10, this is a wise investment that is going to help you out in the long run. Now, to keep the air inside your home fresh and again to absorb some moisture, get some activated charcoal pouches. Now, these I have written about extensively about deodorizing your closets, deodorizing your car, because the activated charcoal actually absorbs all that nasty stuff. It can absorb all kinds of icky stuff in the air. And then they're rechargeable. So all you have to do is just put it outside in the sun, like every few months, 6 months, whatever works for you. And it kind of like naturally releases, and then you just reuse them over and over again. Now, the great thing about these charcoal pouches is that it also absorbs moisture. So if you have moisture in your closet for some reason, I don't know, moisture in an RV, in a vehicle, any of those things, not only is it going to absorb odors, but it's going to absorb moisture as well. And that is a winning situation. Now, you can get a multi-pack, and we're talking about like several of these for about $20. You'll probably get individual ones for less than $10. I would suggest getting at least a few of them. They're gonna last. They're great. We each have one in our vehicles. I mean, they're just really smart to have. So again, activated charcoal pouches, link below. Those roughly about $20 to get you a starter pack. Now, also to purify the air, to add a fresh scent to your air, to do all kinds of things, I would highly suggest an essential oil diffuser and a few essential oils. Let's say this is going to cost about $50. You can get the diffuser for about $25 or $30. You can obviously get bigger, fancier ones for more than that. And get yourself at least one, if not 2 or 3 really good quality essential oils. And that is the key. You want really good quality. You don't want to get the cheap stuff that you can find like 4 bottles of it for like $6 online. There's a lot of varying differences between essential oils. Again, that topic is way too complex and to talk about in this shopping video. Brands that I recommend would be Auracacia, and I can't remember if it's Cassia or Cassia, but it's A-U-R-A and then C-A-C-I-A. I like that brand, and I also like Eden's Garden brand. Plant Therapy is also good too. So those are some brands that I recommend. Get like one that has a scent that you love, so you like to use it in place of an air freshener if you like air fresheners. If you're looking for other types of benefits, then be sure to just look at the oils and see what it says, but I highly recommend that as well. Okay, the next one is going to be, let me look, the biggest ticket item, but it's also the more flexible too. Now keep in mind, this is still in this $600 package. All these things that I've talked about haven't yet added up to $600 yet. So this one is going to be a new cookware. And I would suggest if you're starting over and you got to replace everything, get a new cookware set. Now, you want stainless steel or cast iron or something like that, or some combo. You don't want aluminum, and you don't want nonstick. Even the stuff that promises that it is safer, greener, healthier nonstick, I'm not keen on that. I'm not. I've tried it and I'm not keen on it. So I have allotted for about $300 for a new cookware set. If you already have pieces but you need to like switch out individual ones, it's obviously going to be much less than that. There are some great cookware sets that are under $200. I just happened to see the Cuisinart set. I own Cuisinart. Not all of my stuff, but some of it. I particularly like it, so that was around $300. I'll put the link below. It's just really important. Again, get something good quality, and this is going to last you a very long time. Most of these things are investment pieces. Other than the cleaning products that can be used up like, instantly. Again, looking down my list, just about every single one of these is an investment that is going to last you years and years. This is a really good use of your $600 of creating a non-toxic home. Okay, now going on to the next one, get yourself a power strip. These are going to cost about $20. This is to reduce EMF emissions. So if you have all kinds of electronics that you have in your bedroom, such as gaming systems, I don't know, computer, printers, exercise equipment, people have all kinds of random things that are plugged in. You want to shut off as much electrical items as you can while you're sleeping for the best rest. Now, I have an entire blog post on EMFs in your bedroom and getting better sleep. I'll link that below. Again, the topic is way too complex to do right now, but a power strip can be a very effective use of cutting all of that electricity off when you're not needing it. You plug everything into one strip, then you just have one little button. There's even some that are programmable that will shut off at certain times. It can really help you out. So there's that. Okay, finally I've got three more items left. All of this stuff for under $600, y'all. I'm so excited. This makes me happy. Okay, so the next one, get yourself a houseplant. Everybody's loving the plants right now. It's because it brings nature to you. You can nurture something. Even if you think that you have a brown thumb, you don't. You're just not choosing the right plants. Now, I do have a free course that you can take. It is the 3 best house plants to detox your indoor air. All of these plants are ones that I haven't killed. And if I haven't killed them, then you need to try them. So I have an entire course of what those plants are, how to care for them, what they look like, all the accessories that you might need as far as what's the best soil and what's the best type of fertilizer. Again, link is going to be in the description below. Houseplants, I estimated about $10 to $15. You can get them much cheaper than that. Get several if you need, but that will give you a little bit of leeway for a plant, maybe the pot, some soil, and all kinds of good stuff. Okay, the next one is going to be get my ultimate home detox guide. Now for $27, this is a really good find for how to detox your home room by room. And so in my course, it literally takes you through every room of the house, tells you what you should get rid of, what you should add, what might be a problem, what is the number one thing that you should be doing right now, and then kind of works down as to, well, this would be nice too, but it's not as essential as doing this. It kind of gives some explanations about what problems there are commonly in homes that a lot of homeowners just don't realize, and the simple fixes that there are to prevent any problems from them. So again, that is my Ultimate Home Detox course. I am going to put that link down in the description below. And finally, with any money that you have left over, and you should have a little bit of leeway still left over from this, go ahead and invest in some personal care products. Now, these are going to be up to you as to what you want to switch out right now, what you feel comfortable with. I suggest doing something that you're gonna have to replace soon anyway. There's no sense, unless you're having a reaction or it's affecting you somehow, of throwing out something that's completely good if you're not ready to do it. So just use it up and then find something else. So I just grabbed all the things that I own to give you some ideas as to what you might want to start with. I also noticed that there's quite the color palette of orange for everything that I own. I don't know if that's just a great marketing color for non-toxic products or just what I'm drawn to. But just some really quick ideas. Again, I'm not going to go into specifics about a lot of these. I have Badger cleansing oil. I have a whole blog post on this about how it really helped me clear up cystic acne. So that is great. I have loved Weleda Sea Buckthorn lotion for years and years and years. I love the smell. I love how it works. It's one of my favorite lotions. This is the eye cream that I've literally used for over a decade, the Derma E. Highly recommend that. Currently, I'm using Andalou Naturals probiotic cream with vitamin C. Again, I have a blog post about that, about best moisturizers with probiotics, because I really like it. And then I personally just like some of these hand soaps that are made with non-toxic products. Currently, I have Ecos. This orange blossom scent is very, very, very faint, but it is very nice. I also like Avalon Organics and 7th Generation. So that is rounding up the first package that costs $600 or less. Now, I've been talking a long time. Can you believe how much stuff you can get for $600 or less that is going to make a huge impact in the wellness in your home? And again, it's going to last for quite a long time. So that is all one. Let's go now to the second package. Now, this is going to focus specifically in your bedroom and specifically in sleeping better. So there are 3 things that you can get, again, all roughly for about $600. So you can invest in 2 pillows, and I was pricing out standard, size, queen size. So pillows, again, it depends on which type of pillow that you're going to get. I've reviewed Savvy Rest pillows. I have a YouTube video on that. I'll try to remember to link all this stuff, but just be sure to search for best pillows if I don't add that link. I love them. That's what we use. We also have a Naturepedic. So either one of those is going to be roughly around $100 per pillow. Now on Savvy Rest, I do have a 20% off code. So if you use the code GETGREEN, you'll get 20% off everything at Savvy Rest that you might order. Now, I don't know when that code might expire, but I just checked it yesterday and it's still working. So you can get pillows for under $200, replace those toxic, nasty things that might be dust mite ridden that you're sleeping on, that also might not be very supportive. The ones that we have are extremely supportive and we're very happy with that. Now add on to that a mattress topper. Now I priced out mattress toppers that were natural latex. These are the kind that we use. Specifically, I've used Latex for Less mattress toppers. Very happy with that, and I'm going to leave that link in the description below. That is the one that I priced out. Now, it depends on what size of bed that you have, depends on the thickness that you want, like a 2 or 3 inch thick topper, depends on the firmness, whether it's soft or medium firm. All of these things are going to be a lot of variables in the price, so it's kind of flexible on that one. But this is a way of making your bed even more comfortable without having to invest a lot of money, and with a better night's sleep that helps wellness. Also, because these mattress toppers are made with natural latex that is straight from the rubber tree rather than a synthetic latex, it is so much better for you, and it is something that you can use if you invest in a better bed down the road. You can still use your topper. It's just a great investment. So I really like that. Again, Latex for Less has some of the cheapest natural mattress toppers that I've found, and that link is below. Now you're going to have a little bit of money left over depending on what type of things that you buy with pillows and mattress toppers. I suggest going ahead and getting an organic sheet set. You can find some really great values on sheet sets, whether it's organic cotton. I currently have a bamboo sheet set from Ettitude, Ettitude, that is made out of bamboo and is so incredibly silky soft. It's really incredible. I've had a bamboo sheet set from Target before that was quite affordable. I've gotten organic sheet sets from Target. So I don't have a specific, I mean, I could offer you all kinds of specific brands that I might put below, but you can shop around to see what would fit into that budget, and you can definitely find something. So again, that was package B. Package number 2, get yourself 2 pillows, get yourself a mattress topper, and then get yourself a new sheet set. And that would be some great non-toxic sleeping. And finally, your third option. These are going to be 2 big ones, but they're going to affect everybody in the family, and it's just really good investments. And that is get yourself an air purifier, like a really good air purifier. Not the kind that just kind of get odors out of the air and don't really get any bacteria or viruses or any of that stuff. The ones that I recommend would be Air Doctor, and that is the one that I priced out for this shopping guide. It's going to be roughly around $430. It's going to be under $500, but that's the one that I personally have in my home. My mom has it in her home. I've been very happy with it. It is a big Jahunga purchase, so to speak, where it costs a little bit more money, but it does filter the air that you're breathing every second of every day throughout your home. So it's a big deal. We've changed our filter like once a year. So over the course of time, I think the filters, I don't know, like on sale, I think we're about $100 or something. But it is a really great investment if you consider that it literally impacts the air that you're breathing all day long in your home. And then whatever that price range is that you have, from getting the air filter to up to that $600 level, go ahead and get a water filter. Now, I priced out an Aquasana shower filter. This is the one that we personally use. It's a little over $50, somewhere around there. That is something that is great for the shower, that it takes the chlorine, all kinds of nasty stuff out of the water that you're bathing in. And because you're usually bathing in hot water, that can aerosolize all kinds of nasty stuff, and it really just helps it to sink into your skin faster. Having a shower filter is a really smart idea. Now, if you don't want to have the shower filter, I do know if you like baths more so than showers, they do have some filters that hang on the faucet, so you might want to invest in that. Or you could get yourself a decent drinking water filter. The problem with that is that a lot of the decent ones are several $100s. So if it's a matter of you having nothing compared to something, then go ahead and get one of the pitcher water filters or over-the-counter faucet attachment or something so that you're not buying bottled water, and that you can actually use the faucet water at home and filter that out and get the nasty stuff out. Okay, so that was epic, and I've talked a really long time, but I think I've shown you that you can do a lot of good in your home and for your family for not as much money as you would probably be led to believe, thinking that you need to spend to create a non-toxic home. Now, again, I tried to do this in $600 or less for each package. You can pick and choose between each one of what works for you at that time. I have tons of resources on getgreenbewell.com. If you go there and look at everything that I've written about, you're going to find even more shopping guides that might help you out even more. So please do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. I love to share reviews and show things that I use throughout my home. So I would be happy if you subscribed. If you liked this movie, it feels like a movie at this point. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would really help us and the channel as well, so that more people are introduced to the ways that you can easily buy things to create a more non-toxic home. And until next time, everybody, just if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and just take care of yourselves, be healthy, and be blessed. Bye-bye.